Well, first and foremost, I want to give Oklahoma State a lot of credit. One of the best ball clubs we've played this year. Their starting pitcher did an outstanding job offensively. They had really good approaches against Pat Krall and made every play. Just played a really high level of baseball. Josh Holliday and his coaching staff do an outstanding job, and they deserve a lot of credit. And I'm a Oklahoma State fan now. I hope they make it all the way to Omaha. So, congratulations to their program. It was a tough one today. We couldn't find a way to get anything going early in the game. We had some chances late in the game, and then Oklahoma State did what really good teams do. They threw up a big inning in the seventh when we were within striking distance, to extend their lead. And overall, the two pitchers that we faced for them, the starting pitchers, did a really good job. They played good defensively, and they just didn't give us a lot of opportunities. But I can't even put into words what it feels like right now. To see all those guys on our team at the end of the game in the outfield and how upset they were that their season has come to an end. I could coach for the rest of my life and may never have a more competitive group of players. It's just an unbelievable group of kids that fought and clawed and scratched and did everything they could to possibly put us in this position. And this is a group of overachievers. And I'm very proud of them. The relationships that I've developed here with this team and with this group of players is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Wins and losses come and go, championships come and go, but at the end of the day, it's about the relationships that you develop with your players. That's why I got into coaching to begin with, is to develop relationships and try to make a difference in kids' lives. And boy, did they make a difference in my life. This team, I just can't say enough about their heart, their dedication to this program, to this school, and to each other. It was a lot of fun, and I'm obviously disappointed that it came to an end, but I couldn't be prouder of a group of kids. So it's definitely a group that I'll always remember and be very proud of.
Monte, collectively, last night and tonight against Oklahoma State, can you put your finger on what the difference was?
Well, both of their starting pitchers, they did an excellent job of keeping the ball down and out of the middle of the plate. They just did an outstanding job of executing pitches. We haven't seen a team that has done a better job of making big pitches when they needed to. Both of their guys, when they needed to make a 3-2 count, our team has made a living this year off of winning the 3-2 count offensively. If a pitcher threw the ball off the plate, we've done a good job of laying off that pitch and taking our walk. But they did an outstanding job of executing 3-2 count pitches, getting leadoff outs. Defensively, they were really good. They didn't give us a lot of opportunities. They're just a team that you have to beat because they're not going to beat themselves because of their pitching staff and their defense. And offensively, the top half of their order, did some damage. Just overall, they were the better team, and you have to give them a lot of credit. They're one of the best teams that I've seen this year for sure. So, got to give them credit.
For Chris, the disappointment I know you feel now, but again, the season maybe exceeded your expectations in terms of wins, getting a league championship title in the tournament. Just kind of talk about the pride maybe you feel similar to what Coach feels.
Yeah, no doubt. We came to the season with not much expectation, and to be able to ride out with these guys and continue the year that we had and came up a little short. But like Coach said, it's about the relationships you build, and we've created some special ones here. And I'm so thankful for the teammates, and it's a fun group of guys to play with. It's fun being a Clemson Tiger, and it was a heck of a year.
Standing ovation the crowd gave you. What did that mean to you? I mean, that might be your last time here.
Yeah, you never know what could happen. I felt very good. I feel appreciative of the fans. That we have the best fans in the country here, and they gave us all, a round of applause after the game. And, it's something special. We get to play on the lights here at Clemson University, and I can't thank them enough for the things they've done, and they've always been there, and along with the rest of their teammates. We love them to death. It's very special to be a Clemson Tiger.
Chris, how do you feel about the foundation that was laid in Monte's first year?
I think it's pretty special. I think it's pretty easy to say that we have the best coach in the nation, hands down. We got all the respect in the world for him and the staff that he brought, along with the teammates I have, the relationship I've built. Coach Lee is going to do an incredible amount of things here, and it's going to be very special to watch. I'm very excited. I can't wait to potentially play for him another year. Never know what could happen. But we have the best coach in the nation, best coaching staff in the nation, hands down, and I'll do anything for him.
Seth, now that it's over, can you put your freshman season into words?
Right now it's just kind of tough. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of good friends, that I've made over the time, and some of them are, they're done here. They're done, putting on this uniform. So there's just a lot of emotions going through my mind right now. And that's the kind of stuff I'm thinking about. Like Coach said, the relationships that I've built over that. And I guess the season really hasn't kind of set in because, as of right now, that's what comes first right now is my teammates picking them up, because as they pick me up throughout this whole season. And, that's just kind of the stuff going through my mind right now.
It's fresh right now as you go into the next couple of years, but individually, what do you take away from the kind of hitting season you had, and how do you build on that for the next couple of years?
I think you just you got to go up there and each at bat and not think about what happened the past year, or, past at bat or whatever it might be, and just stick to your approach, stay within yourself, and just not try to do too much and put pressure, needed pressure on yourself.
Monte, did you notice anything different about Pat today, or was Oklahoma State just swinging it really well?
I think just from a pitch standpoint, I think they had a really good plan. They did a really good job of taking the outer half of the plate away from him, and he got some balls elevated early, some balls up above the knees, and they made him pay. They did what good hitters do when you elevate pitches, and I thought they had a really good plan of attack. They got some two-strike hits. They didn't come off the ball a whole lot. Just overall, I thought their approaches were good, and I thought he left some balls up early. But he pitched himself out of some jams, and he did a good job for us. But overall, Oklahoma State didn't miss when they got a good pitch to hit.
Coach, could you talk about Crawl, though, and what he's meant for you guys this season? And though he didn't have his stuff today, what he's meant for you guys getting you to this point?
Wow, I mean, it's really unbelievable, and to put into words, what a guy like Pat Crawl has done this year, and all the different roles. I've never had a guy that's had so many roles, whether it's long reliever, closer, starter, and he's done just an unbelievable job in all of them. And he's a kid of makeup. He's got tremendous makeup and is a tremendous competitor, just like these two guys are, beside me. Chris Okey and Seth Beer, two of the, the hardest working, toughest kids that I've ever coached. Their makeup is unreal. When you look at really the three guys that people talk about in our program, these guys are three of the toughest competitors that we had. So, they set a really, really good example for the rest of our team. And I would like to say I can't thank our fans enough for coming out and supporting us the way that they did, even when we were down by as many runs as we were down in those two games. To see the fan base come out here and support our players, it was unbelievable. And I can't thank them enough for what they've done for us all year long. And here this weekend, even through two tough losses for us, they were here for us and supporting our guys, and I'm very, very grateful to our fans.